Good evening, chat. How are we this fine week? Hmm? Hope we're all doing grand, having a great week. Didn't mean to start right at 6. I should have just started it before I left. Had a bathroom break before stream. In fact, we're gonna have a little debauchery break before stream too. Maybe calm my tummy down a little bit. Crohn's be Crohn's in. Heed my warning, chat. Don't get Crohn's disease. This shit sucks. Or vertigo. Don't get vertigo either. For that matter. I can't lean my head back without getting dizzy. Fucking awful. Alright. Headphones. Headphones first. While I'm thinking of it, this has probably got a... Oh, it's already off. Is this one on? This one's on, so it should only do it once.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, my love, my dear, my
Hello.
Sesame.
Girl, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe. Although it looked like you were pretty safe with your kitty earlier today.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, I am
Doing
doing
a not okay. A not okay? I'm so sorry. I wish I could help.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, the prices of everything is rising. The Sorrow Rebuild said, like, damn.
Yeah, I'm sure you're feeling it extra hard. Uh, I had a fellow queer
The
friend.
Sorrow Rebuild said, oil is still good.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I had a queer friend
The
over
Sorrow
who's leaving
Rebuild said, but everything else is not.
soon over the weekend, and we bought groceries for us to eat on. And it was like, we didn't even buy that much. We bought some like chicken and some beef and like some various other accoutrements for like 4 meals. And it was like $150. Like, why?
The Sorrow Rebuild said, TF.
That's like not even a week's worth of food. I mean, if I were alone, I can eat off 2 meals. Like, I usually make meals for two and then eat off of that for a couple of meals. I can usually get through a week doing that, and with my two usually planned, like, go out to eat days. But I still spend.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, I can make you a feast for 50 ppl for $100.
Yeah, I mean, if I could probably buy some like bulk meat in like better cuts and actually like prep meat instead of buying it weekly. But I plan on leaving my state soon, like within the year, so I shouldn't I should, but I shouldn't. I have no way to transport whatever I have left. So like I'll wait. We'll plan a little cheaper later. For now, We have a goal. We want to achieve that. We're going to keep that as our main goal and focus on that. Plus a couple of other tiny goals
The
sprinkled in there.
Sorrow Rebuild said going coastal.
Southwest. I would like to go to New Mexico. Coasts are too expensive. You gotta go to one of the Southwest states or northern, northwest, not quite Oregon, but like Montana. And those are cheap too. Or Wyoming is probably one of the cheapest states to live in.
The Sorrow Rebuild said New Mexico out of everything.
Yes. I've got some good driving factors here. New Mexico is a sanctuary state. Right? Cool. Good. For queer people, I should say. I hate winter. Get that shit out of my life. Now, obviously, New Mexico has winter too. And it does get colder down there. I was down in that part of the country last winter for a wedding.
The Sorrow Rebuild said what about Washington?
Too expensive. At least where I would want to live is too expensive. Because I wouldn't want to live
The
alone.
Sorrow Rebuild said not DC.
Yeah, fuck DC. I knew what you meant, though. Too expensive. It's not like crazy or anything. But I'm trying to like live within my means here. And another reason why I'm moving there, it's got roughly the same standard of living as Iowa. So it won't be like too crazy of a move. If my job would let me move remote, that would be cool. But I think I'm gonna have to look for work before I leave, unfortunately, because I don't know how it goes. Like,
The Sorrow Rebuild said if North Dakota was a little better with queer rights, it would be amazing.
I don't want winter. I don't want it.
The Sorrow Rebuild said I got a couple of cousins living there.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, have I been through North Dakota? I've been close. I've been close to South Dakota, I suppose. I've been in like the Iowa side of Sioux City. That's loud. I don't know. I just like the desert, yo. At least the American desert,
The
the
Sorrow
United States of
Rebuild said my aunt family are fucking terrified to go to work or college these days.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's been a while since you've been here and seen this. I don't remember what we were trying to do here.
Oh, this is excellent. You know, I actually doubted my officers when they said they'd captured a prime normal. It is so nice to see you.
The Sorrow Rebuild said although they live in Michigan, which is kinda not ice infested, yet.
They probably haven't gone there yet because Michigan is kind of this weird little anomaly where they're like incredibly neutral. They're a pretty purple state from what I gather. Outside of Detroit and like the college towns, I'm sure it's pretty conservative out there. There's not much but forest. Forest and lakes and stuff. I do like Michigan. It's really pretty. Go to hell.
Yes, you do have a way with words, don't you? And words are what we want. Before. Why, when you become one
What
of
do you
us,
mean before?
The Sorrow Rebuild said I told them a joke the other day while in a call on
and not
Discord.
make it one of the chosen ones,
Yeah.
now can I?
Hit me with it.
After you tell me where your vault is. Conditions? How delightful. What a splendid sense of humor. Pity I don't have one. So, the location
The
of your
Sorrow
vault,
Rebuild said I
if
said you know what I am not
please.
your cousin, I am an undercover ICE agent, the raid is now coming in the way.
And we're coming for you.
The Sorrow Rebuild said they said it's so uniquely assholey.
Am undercover ICE agent.
The Sorrow Rebuild said which is my expertise.
Hell yeah. I still read that correctly, and then I was so confused when TTS fucked it up. It's
Strangely enough, I do believe you do not intend to tell me.
You wanna fight, bitch?
Oh, this is excellent. You know, I
You wanna
actually
barter?
doubted my officers when they said they'd captured a prime.
Tell me about your balls.
That's not
The Sorrow Rebuild said I searched every Rainbow Railroad so I can find a way to flee.
Yeah? I hope very much that you can do that.
The Sorrow Rebuild said damn all of them want immediate life danger. The Sorrow Rebuild said like TF.
Is being in like the direct line of fire not immediate life
The
danger?
Sorrow Rebuild said do y'all want a gun to my head?
Yeah, no shit. Like what the fuck? Motherfucking bombs dropping out of the sky in your fucking country, like they're meant for someone else. They're meant for Ricky.
The Sorrow Rebuild said they don't consider war a LGBTQ issue.
I mean, you're right. It's not
The Sorrow Rebuild said the Ricky
explicitly
sandwich.
a queer issue. But like, does your country have a draft? Can you just be drafted out of nowhere? That becomes an issue, right?
that question
The
is
Sorrow
irrelevant
Rebuild
to
said
the
I
meeting.
myself can't be drafted because I am crippled. The Sorrow Rebuild said but yeah we have.
I don't know how to spell annihilator. Alright. Alright, we're good.
Why, when you become, we shall see.
Wanna fight him. Can I not fight him?
Feel better now? Since torture is excellent, I believe you understand. So you're sure you want to tell where the vault is? Torture, certainly. Haven't you figured it out yet? You're a prime normal.
The Sorrow Rebuild said I am willing to shove my cane up my and jump walk across the Iraqi, any country border they want if that means I can go to safety.
You live in Baghdad, right? I guess you probably can't. Yeah, never mind. There's gotta be some way out other than doing that, yeah? Maybe?
The FEV was mutated by the war radiation.
By the war
Those areas of
radiation.
this desolate wasteland
The
have been
Sorrow Rebuild
exposed to
said
this
there's a lot
mutant
if you have the
FEV,
money.
essentially inoculating them from the full effects.
Of course.
So you're from a vault and have limited exposure to this mutated virus. The original F. We have done extensive experiments on humans to reach this conclusion. My master has been searching for unopened vaults to prove his theories. And now you've come along.
And now you've come along. How thoughtful of you. I'm not exhausting his.
See, won't we?
So you're gonna
The
try and
Sorrow
fight me?
Rebuild said one person I know took a flight to Germany and the moment he got out of the
Feel
plane he
better
asked for
now.
a solemn.
Since torture is such a crass, yet oddly satisfying and effective technique, I'll ask you once more, nicely.
Yeah, I think that's how
Where is the vault?
a lot of countries prefer you do it. But I'm not on the up and up. I should be. I've looked at a couple countries trying to get out of here. Uh, just for like normal immigration, and I am not like a skilled enough worker to do that. So I would have to like finish school, get like my bachelor's degree, and then go or work more, I guess. But by that time everything could be different. So like I'm just going to move states. It's easier. Find a remote job and move.
The Sorrow Rebuild said college in Finland is like $100 a year.
Yeah, but I don't know Finnish. Would they expect you to know at least some Finnish? To get accepted into a Finnish college?
The Sorrow Rebuild said I think you can go with only English.
Possibly. It's something you'd have to ask admissions, right? But I don't know, yo. And like, what of my credits would transfer to Finland? I'd have to take a bunch of shit over.
Have great acceptance rate for us EU student.
Huh. My family is like of Swedish descent. Is my hair all fucked up? Who let me do this? What's happening here? What is happening? There. I'm not telling.
The Sorrow Rebuild said Swedish Emmy. The Sorrow Rebuild said Lemmy.
In a more chatty mood? Now where were we? I feel much better. And you? I
Go to hell.
so well, you
So
The
we just
Sorrow
wait in
Rebuild
prison.
said, or would it be Lime?
Lemmy. Lemmy. I have. Ooh. So what? Are we just stuck here? Can we like tell him to do something? If I tell him he can leave now, do you think he'll Like, open the door and I can get out. You know what? We'll try it. That's worth trying.
The Sorrow Rebuild said or some wild shit like enemy.
Oh.
The Sorrow Rebuild said damn that sounds so close to. The Sorrow Rebuild said which just means anime.
Anime. Oh.
The Sorrow Rebuild said Emmy in Arabic.
Gotcha.
The Sorrow Rebuild said.
Hell yeah. That's literally me. Can I go over that? Oh, I can. Okay.
The Sorrow Rebuild said literally you.
That's me. That's me.
The Sorrow Rebuild said Forza Horizon 7 system requirements just dropped. The Sorrow Rebuild said it's kinda high.
Oh my god, the music. I thought the music was Ricky. I thought the music was Ricky playing with a plastic bag. I was going insane. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, not surprising to be honest. I can't really run anything like brand new AAA anymore. My computer won't do it. My trusty little non-TI
The Sorrow
1070s.
Rebuild said what's your GPU?
1070, I think. Hold on. Let me finish doing this real quick. Save. Brutus. Because I think if I do this, it didn't close the game.
The Sorrow Rebuild said the minimum is a GTX 1650. The Sorrow Rebuild said so I think you are good.
Maybe. Do I have Specky on here? Or the temp? Don't I have like a temp app on here that has it? Temp stat?
The Sorrow Rebuild said trusty old DX Diag.
Do I have GPU in here? I didn't see it. I don't do enough on a computer to remember how to do this shit. What? DX Diag? Is that like a command prompt thing?
The Sorrow Rebuild said Windows R. The Sorrow Rebuild said then type DX Diag.
I have. Can you even read that? I do have a 1070 Ti to put in there, but I'm waiting to put that in my new case whenever I decide to build a PC because I'm going to use that until I can buy like a brand new graphics card. And I just didn't
The
want to put it in
Sorrow
here.
Rebuild said who's better, a 1070 or a GTX 1650?
Where's the there? What? You're gonna make me do a CAPTCHA to look at GPUs? A what? So we have a 1070. And a GTX 16. Okay, so why weren't you letting me put that in the search? I just searched 1650. We'll say a normal.
The Sorrow Rebuild said it was right in front of your face.
Do you not remember that I am blind? Like I have the seeing ability of a fucking goldfish. So yeah, it looks like the 1650 is worse than mine. So I should be able to run it. Although none of the Horizon games have ever really been that graphically intense.
The Sorrow Rebuild said the 1070 is better, so you are in the clear if you want to play it.
I'm holding on to these GPUs. They might be worth something someday. 1070 and a 1070 Ti?
The Sorrow Rebuild said they gonna be like weed to Autonomous robots.
Yeah, probably. What what do I do here? Like am I just in prison now? Wait a minute. Oh, did I just save lock myself? I saved in here, didn't I? Oh no. Chat, why? No. What do I do? Fall out, stuck in mutant jail.
The The Sorrow Rebuild said, want to hear some tea.
Of course. I'm always open for some tea. It says to find your gear.
The Sorrow
Where?
Rebuild said, so I got this crush.
Oh. A gun. And some health. But no lockpicks?
The Sorrow Rebuild said, sadly, and I admit of being guilty, it's on a cis female.
Girl, okay. Whatever. I like cis dudes. Is that a problem?
The Sorrow Rebuild said, the big thing.
Okay.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, she doesn't know shit about me being trans.
Hmm. I mean, as long as you know that she's more than likely not gonna be okay with it, and you do it anyway, with that in mind, I say go for it. But I wouldn't be worrying about it uh if I could help it.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, and nor do I think she gonna like it. She never been hostile about the community, but never been openly supportive.
Yeah. I don't. And I don't have any. Do you have anything, buddy? You've got some ammo. Can I have some? Fine.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, I still don't know what the hell is her sexuality.
You know, I would probably have to say, uh, probably straight.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, one day she tells me she loves old age men.
Oh. Old men, huh?
The Sorrow Rebuild said, the other she drops hints that one of her EXS was a girl.
Oh. Ultimately, I think the move here is to get her vibe and then pursue further as necessary.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, and one time she asked me out of nowhere. The Sorrow Rebuild said, are you gay? The Sorrow Rebuild said, at 2 a.m.
Um, well, you see,
The Sorrow Rebuild said, and because I hate outing myself.
Girl, do not. Yeah, I would not.
The Sorrow Rebuild said I said it with a spin.
Do not out yourself unless you know for a fact that they're not gonna fucking do something about it.
The Sorrow Rebuild said if you are referring to my sexuality as gay, homosexual, I am not. The Sorrow Rebuild said didn't say I am straight, didn't say I am not.
Keep them guessing. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
The Sorrow Rebuild said she's still making me guessing.
Maybe that's what she wants.
The Sorrow Rebuild said her ACC is public, go see it from my ACC. The Sorrow Rebuild said it's Sama Jackson.
Look her up on what? On Instagram? Like you follow her? That's where you follow her? Yeah, I'll look. Give me a sec.
The Sorrow Rebuild said one time she literally gave me her address at like 4 a.m. The Sorrow Rebuild said with nothing. The Sorrow Rebuild said just I live here.
Happy new save? What? Oh no, chat. I ruined this run. Can I wait? Is that an option?
The Sorrow Rebuild said waiting equals save.
I know, I already saved. Is the problem, so we're stuck in here regardless. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna be done with this game. This game fucking sucks.
The Sorrow Rebuild said kid ya not kiddo.
There's nothing. For fuck's sakes. Buddy. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. We're done here. We fucked two save fuck two save files. I'm calling that it. We're done with that one.
The Sorrow Rebuild said fuck that shit, let's go stalk on my crush.
I'm not gonna do it on stream, okay? I'll look on my phone. Give me a minute. Backlog tier list. I think this is the first F tier. What am I doing? What am I doing?
The Sorrow Rebuild said what? The Sorrow Rebuild said no hell nah.
What, not F tier? No, fuck you. I hated that. That was terrible. How about D tier? You okay with that, at least? There's so many better Fallout games.
The Sorrow Rebuild
Double
said
S.
double S.
L
The
take.
Sorrow Rebuild said triple S.
L.
The Sorrow Rebuild said quadruple S.
Not even. D tier. Fuck you, D tier. What do you mean I can soft lock myself? That's stupid. And so far in such a short game, and you tell me that I have to start over because I'm in fucking prison? And I was out. I was out the first time, and I died. And then we quit.
The Sorrow Rebuild said you can kinda soft lock yourself in almost every game.
Yeah, but not like that. Like, the story put me in there. Right? So, like... Then what? What do I do? Like, fuck that. I'm not one to replay games, so like having to redo it constantly until you figure it out is kind of fucked. And I hate it. Yeah. Alright. I don't remember what this game is. This game can actually go away. Get out of my face. Fractured space, huh? Why was it hidden? Can I not play it or what? But I guess we'll try it. I know there's ways to soft lock yourself in every game. This game looks like shit, chat. Why do I have this? Where did this come from? Was it delisted? Is it malware? Am I gonna get... It doesn't have a store page. Yo?
The Sorrow Rebuild said it looks like a mobile game.
Huh. Well, we'll see if there's a... So it does look like they shut it down. We'll see if there's like a offline story. If there is, cool. If not... Oh. Downloading a game and streaming at the same time is kind of hard, chat. I'm sorry. Hopefully this will be done soon, yeah? We won't have to deal with this. If If this game sucks and it's nothing, we're just gonna play Apex today. How about that? We cool with that? I'm cool with that.
The Sorrow Rebuild said, you speaking of Apex, they dropped a dope skin for our fellow trans witch.
Yeah? Is it dope? Oh, I kept saying I was gonna look at this girl. Hold on, let me look her. I feel weird doing this. I don't know how to run Instagram. It makes me feel like I'm fucking 50.